Simplicity, durability, and versatility come together in one brewer in the Aeropress. This tool is the trophy of travelers, competitors, and home baristas. Why? The cup truly speaks for itself. Hey, Chris here with Prima Coffee Equipment. Today we're brewing with the Aeropress. There are lots of different ways to brew with the Aeropress, but I'm going to use a method used by Jesse Myers from Louisville, Kentucky, who competed in the Big Eastern Brewers Cup. There are a couple things needing to get started. Let's go over those. First, Aeropress with the filter inside. I'm using just the classic Aeropress paper filter. There are metal filters too. Jesse actually cut circles out of Chemex filters for his routine, but I'm just going with classic Aeropress. Pop that in. A pouring kettle with some water. This water should be heated to around 200 degrees. It's about where Jesse started, and that's where we'll start today. Some ground coffee. I have 18 grams of ground coffee here. Jesse, for his routine, actually sifted his coffee as a lot of competitors do. I didn't sift it, but for not sifting, we're going to use around 13 or 14 on a Guatemala lab grinder, Malcone grinder. Sort of a medium to medium fine setting. Medium. Gonna need something to press into, scale to measure along the way, something to stir with, and using my phone for a timer. Alright, so pop the Aeropress right on top, get my scale on, get that open, and we're going to add the coffee first. This is the non-inverted method. You might have noticed there are many ways to use an Aeropress. One of them is inverting the whole thing, which we're not going to do. Alright, too much coffee in there, so I'll bring that back down. It's right around 18. I'll do it. Get that settled, and we're going to pour all of the water at once. Sometimes people pour in a couple different phases, but we're going to pour all the water at once. No waiting for a pre-wet, no multiple pours, just get that all going at once. But first, let me tear my scale. Now we're at 0. Right when I start pouring, I'm going to hit start on the timer. Alright. I'm going a little bit slowly here, mostly so I can make sure everything gets nice and wet. Make sure everything is saturated. I'm going to pour it about 270 milliliters or grams. Right about there, a little more. Alright. Now I'm going to add the plunger right away. The reason I add the plunger right away is actually two reasons. One, keeps the heat in there, but also prevents the coffee from dripping through. Now, one reason that people like the inverted method is because no coffee does drip through. It's just sitting right on top of that rubber seal. This, being just on top of the paper and the filter holder, can drip through slowly, but I'm going to keep that on there to create sort of a vacuum so that it doesn't fall through. Now at the 1 minute mark, I'm going to give this a stir. We're just about there, so I'll take this off. Give this a really light stir, nothing too ferocious here, just enough to get everything saturated, push down. There we go, looks good. Put this back on. At this point we're about to press, so I'm going to take this off the scale so as not to damage my scale. And after about another minute, which will be right around 2:15, 2.5, I'm going to do a very slow press. We're not quite there yet, but for the purpose of this demonstration, we're just going to press now. So it would be about 2.5 minutes or so. I'm going to do a very slow press. We're going to let that press take about 30 seconds. And we're going to try and stop before we hear that famous hiss at the end. This is when you know the puck is totally dry, but in his routine, Jesse preferred not to get to that point, just not to agitate the coffee too much. So once we think it's about all empty, before we get to that hiss, stop it. We have nearly a full cup of coffee there. So we recommend the Aeropress for single cup service. A lot of people are using these in cafes. They're also popular for competitions, popular for travel, or just making a quick cup of coffee at home. They're very versatile, fun to use. We like them a lot. So we highly recommend the Aeropress made by Aerobi. I think you'll like it too. Thanks for watching.